Hello everyone. In this tutorial we will look into a free Blender add-on, BrushStrokes, which allows to draw painted stylized strokes on a 3D model. It uses a procedural geometry node system for the strokes. This add-on has been released by Blender Studio and it has also been used in their latest video which showcases stylized painted look. There is a more detailed workshop available as well if you like to check it out, link in the description below. The add-on works with the latest version of Blender 4.2 and is available on extensions website as well. To install this add-on, go to Preferences. In the Get Extensions menu, search for BrushStrokes. If you are unable to find it here, then you can download it directly from the extensions website and install it from there. Link is also in the video description. It is 30 MB size, so it can take a few more seconds to download. Click the install button. Once installed, go in the add-on section. In the brushstroke setting, click the refresh button to load all the brushes that come with this add-on. Sometimes they are not loaded the first time. Or you can just restart Blender if they are not loading. This is only needed after first installation. Let's add a UV sphere object. You can add any other object model as well. The only thing to keep in mind is that the model should have UVs. As you can see, the sphere object already has some UVs. Otherwise, you can create any basic UV if they are not available. Mark the seams, press U and do an auto unwrap and it should be enough. I will shade smooth the object. Press N to open the side panel. Here you can find the BrushStrokes add-on. With the sphere object selected, click the Fill button. This will add a set of planes wrapped around the object which are going to act as brush strokes. In the BrushStrokes panel, a brush object will be added. You can change the stroke size, length and other properties from here. Switch to the material preview to see the strokes that have been added. You will see black strokes covering the object. We can easily change all the properties for the strokes from here. Now to draw our own strokes on the model and replace these existing ones. Click the Edit Flow button. Pick any color as you like. Draw a stroke. The strokes will follow the same direction as you draw. Change the color and draw another stroke somewhere else on the model. You can see the red strokes are following the flow direction how we draw. Add another stroke with a different color, and this is the main working behind this add-on. In this way you can quickly apply painted brush effects on models. If you need to add more strokes, click the Edit Flow button to make it active. You cannot change the color of any existing brushstroke directly. Just draw it again with a new color. To remove any existing brushstroke, first click the Stroke Selection button and then click the stroke to select it. Press X to delete it. This will remove the selected stroke. You can also move the stroke with the Move G key or select all with the A key. In the brush setting, try changing the width, length, scale to make different results. The brush strokes will start blending with each other. You will need to play with these settings to get the result that you like. Changing the density amount will increase the number of strokes. But keep in mind, each additional stroke is creating additional geometry as well and can affect performance. There are some more brush settings which you can check for yourself. Now click the Material button. Here you can control the colors and material settings of the strokes. If you uncheck the brush color, then you can assign one solid color for the entire strokes. To bring back the different stroke colors, keep the brush color enabled. opacity setting controls the stroke's transparency. After that, we have metallic, roughness, bump, and translucent settings as well. The viewport color is the one which will show when we switch back in the solid view. It is only for display in the viewport. If I turn on the wireframe, you can see how the strokes are covering the object. It is important to not draw too many strokes over the same object, otherwise Blender performance can become slow. Usually 3 to 4 strokes should be enough in most cases. Coming back to the material settings, in the bottom you can find brush styles. Here you can find a nice collection of pre-made brush styles which you can select from. I will zoom in the viewport so we can see the styles. Click the small brush button and you will see a list. Select any style to apply. In the last, we have the effects, which add an additional stylized layer over the brushstrokes. Here we have crayons, canvas, and fade effects. They may take a few seconds to compile and show in the viewport. Let's come back to the top of the add-on. There are two options which we can use to make strokes. Fill and draw. The fill is currently the one which we are using, which covers the entire object. The draw option allows to draw brush strokes anywhere. Let's try it. Click the draw button to make it active. You will see a new stroke object is added in the brush list. You can delete any existing stroke objects from here as well. Select any color you like to use and then start drawing brush strokes. The main difference is that these strokes do not affect the flow direction of any existing strokes and are independent of each other. I can draw outside over the model as well. Change the offset value if the stroke is not showing on the model. To select or remove any stroke, select it with the stroke selection option. It is better to change the base material of your model on which you are drawing the strokes to make them blend or stand out more. You can also move the entire stroke object as well in the object mode, change its position, scale, or rotate it. In the same way, the filled stroke object can be moved or transformed. One more feature available is using the mask option to show strokes only on certain portion of the model. For this you will need two materials. I will add one more new material with a different color. Let's isolate the model so we can see it clearly. In the edit mode, select the polygons where you want to have a mask. I will select all the lower half polygons and assign the new material. In the masking section, I will enable the checkbox. Select the material on which you need to show the brush strokes. You can see how masking can hide or show strokes. Last of all, in the settings button, there are few more options like showing shadows from light and making animated brush strokes. From here you can continue exploring this add-on and try making your stylized painted models. I hope you find this video useful. If you like to see more in the future, please make sure to give this video a like. Thank you very much for watching and I will see you in the next one.